Okay, so we got a little bit lower ping here that's bouncing all around. We got 58, then it went to 81, now we're at 67, now it's down to 63, 58, back up to 60, 62, 57, ladies and gentlemen, in a tense situation, let's jump right into the action. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on board ping at 56, bounces back up to 58, catapults back to 59, drops down inconsistently to 58, now he's hovering around 59 to 60. 60 back down to 58, down 1 point, 57, drops even another point, 56, bounces back up to 60 millimeter, now we're back to 57 milliseconds per second. The Blue Balls Entertainment Software South Korean servers don't know what they want to do. Asaville Killy, thank you for the $5. Hey Doc, been dealing with some serious anxiety and depression recently, but your streams always cheer me up and get me in my mind in a better place for a while. You're the goddamn best doc forever. It says Asaville Killy with a $5 donation. Well, I'll tell you this right now. Let's see. Three and a half years ago, before the two-time stepped into the arena on Twitch. Doctor, unemployed, looking for a job in the video gaming industry. Little baby assassin, less than a year old, right? Living in a 1.5 bedroom apartment, pretty much, on a corner where you could just open up the blinds and see the drug dealing. And that was a tough time. No one would bite the resume. Little pinches here and there. And then we decided to jump into this. But that was, anyways, I don't want to get into it, but I'm telling you right now, it's just a temporary phase. So attack! And go out there. And do you. That's the most important part about it. Okay?
You are a genius. Welcome.
Thank you for the $50 donation. Equestrian Vortex, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Hanzova, 17 months. Sniken, 25 months. Barely Adams, thank you for the 5. Dear Doc, this is $5. Enjoy the $5. Thank you, Barely. I'll probably just put it in the glove compartment or something.
So watch at your own discretion.
Where are we headed?
Has Peralez's campaign promise, and quote,
This way.
In this video, you'll experience a segment of a quest from the middle of the game. We're currently in Pacifica, one of Night City's 6 unique districts.
You know Pacifica well?
Nah. You guys aren't exactly great at rolling out the welcome mat for outsiders.
It was designed to be a tourist hotspot within the city. As you can see, this didn't pan out. When uncertainty struck the global economy, investors pulled their funding, leaving most establishments unfinished. It's one of those places where expectations and reality collided, resulting in a heap of disappointment. Ongoing gang wars plague this part of the city. Outsiders don't come here if they don't have to. Even by Night City's standards, it's dangerous to those unfamiliar with it. Taking a casual stroll here would not be a good idea. A fast motorbike or armor-plated car would be the safer option. But places like this have their advantages. If you're in need of rare goods or illegal cyberware, Pacifica's bustling local markets are a good place to start your search. The Grand...
I hope they do a good job, and I got a feeling they will do a good job on so like for example, Grand Theft Auto, everything is has a very, like, everything is outdoors, right? And when I say outdoors, I mean there's not a lot of like areas where you go inside and you're still kind of a hybrid indoor outdoor, but it feels like you're kind of like inside of a complex. In GTA, everything's like on the streets, front yards, parking lots, bridges. There's no interior buildings, big buildings and stuff like that. And I feel like Cyberpunk can really knock that out of the park, where there's a lot of hybrid indoor outdoor areas, and I got a feeling like their interiors too are, like, for example, obviously a good example is Dredd, right? Judge Dredd, the movie. You know, the way those streets feel, and then they go in that big ass fucking building where that's pretty much where the most of the movie takes place. But there's just, that building is so big, it doesn't feel claustrophobic. It kind of still feels open, but you're in something, right? You're in something bigger, and I hope they do something like that on. I got a feeling they're going to capture that in Cyberpunk.
And Imperial Mall is a whole other story. It was one of the last developments in Pacifica to lose its funding. Until recently, it stood vacant, but now a gang called the Animals has moved in for reasons unknown.
Something's not going right for the big guy up top.
And that's what we need to learn in order to earn the trust of the Voodoo Boys, the Animals' rivals.
What the hell?
Could fucking tell me what you plan to do first.
You take job. You do what I say. So you check in now.
Of the many gangs in Cyberpunk 2077, the Voodoo Boys are the most skilled at using the net.
The Voodoo Boys.
Why? What for?
You are my vessel now. Through Agwe, I see what you see, hear what you hear.
This mysterious gang of highly skilled netrunners has close ties to the local Haitian community.
UAV, we have been waiting.
Haitians settled in Pacifica in the 2060s after natural disasters struck their island and forced them to emigrate en masse. The Voodoo Boys gang formed around this same time, though at a smaller scale. Now the gang effectively rules Pacifica.
You see that overlap?
The Voodoo Boys don't use. Now the gang effectively rules.
See, I like that transition right there. That's just kind of something minor, but
Smaller scale. Now the.
Right here, he was inside this interior building. Like, I wonder if it's just a seamless, no loading screens, nothing. Right? He's coming out of the big building. Now you're in sort of this
gang effectively rules.
like an overhang, glass overhang, and then you're stepping out into the market area. Now you're out in the street level, and like, I like that immersion right there, man.
Pacifica.
I hope they go to work on that.
The Voodoo Boys don't usually.
I hope it's seamless. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if there's loading screens. I hope there's no loading screens. If they could pull that off, that would be pretty sweet.
Work with outsiders. Lucky for us, it seems they're prepared to make an exception this time.
Mr. Hand sent me. He said you got merc work needs doing.
Still, to earn their trust, we need to prove our worth. Placide, one of the Voodoo Boys' higher-ups, has offered us a mission. We need to infiltrate the Grand Imperial Mall, currently occupied by the Voodoo Boys' deadly enemy, a gang called the Animals.
2035-07. 3 seconds before, poof, the camionette. We try to learn where the camionette come from.
The Animals are not your normal gang. Their presence in Pacifica is suspicious. They value might above all else and wear melee combat implants to raise their prowess in combat. Their beverage of choice is juice, a potent strength and speed-enhancing concoction. As sought-after bouncers, they're usually dispersed throughout town. As skilled street-level business types, they've cornered the market in illegal substances and underground live-or-die prize fights. When they converge in one spot, it's for something big. It's then they appoint the fastest and strongest among them as their ad hoc leader. In this case, it's a woman named Sasquatch.
Said you wanted my vet. No. As far as I remember, you said no bone brain buffaloes on steroids. Afraid that's the cost of doing biz.
This is the tech Placide was talking about. It seems non-standard for the Animals. And this is where we come in. Getting to the van won't be easy, but we're more than qualified for the job, which we can complete in one of many ways.
Okay. I like what I see so far. Ever thought of playing that new Control game, says Hollow, with the $5 donation? Never even heard of the Control game. But thank you for the 5. Big man Jev, thank you for the 3. Can you then that weird guy with the sunglasses down was the last thing my mother said before I drop kicked her through the living room drywall. Wake up. Welcome back. Okay. Mommy not gonna like that. Okay, you're in big trouble. Climax, Jay Woods, C-Doc, Jay Haas, welcome to the Champions Club. A lot of recommitments too. Achos, Khalifa, Jeep, Jerry Berry, Noit, thank you for the 24, 18, 5, and 10 months. Logan Webby, thank you for $3. Did you do something with your hair? Because goddamn, it's shining today. Thank you. I'm glad you noticed. I did. Threw a little shimmer. Those couple sprays. Cyberpunk 2007 role-playing in-game, just like GTA. I could see it already, says CRD Outa with a $5 donation. It depends. Like, I don't know if they're going to do custom servers, if they're going to allow modding for the game. I don't know. How sweet would that be if they can allow modding for this game? Whew. J Train, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Star-Lord, thank you for the 3. When are these big dum-dums at Blue Balls Entertainment in South Korea finally going to step it up and realize that they need to put the 2-time in charge of development? Listen, I don't want to be in charge. Not with that engine. Oh, no. No. Kadifa, thank you for the 6 months. Groomed Champ, thank you for the 3. Doc, when the MCC comes out for PC, are we going to see some classic Doc H2 skills with the sniper? I definitely want to check it out.
The character creation in Cyberpunk 2077 is the kind you'd expect from a full-fledged RPG. You start by choosing your past, important because this unlocks special options at important story junctures. You also fully customize your character using a deep customization system that spans not only your look and style, but also your abilities.
I'll tell you right now, man, I am going to get into the right mindset. And I'm probably going to spend like 5 hours customizing my character, making sure it's exactly what I want. Just FYI when we play this. So be ready for that day. It might not be fun to you, but I'm going to be in another dimension customizing my character.
Cyberpunk 2077 does not feature fixed classes. Whoa! Instead, it has a fluid class system that allows players to mix and match a wide range of abilities to suit their playstyles. You can create a strong solo character, a skilled Netrunner, or any other hybrid class you can imagine.
My guy is going to be a murderer. I'm just telling you that right now. Lots of violence, lots of speed, lots of momentum. He's not fucking around. Okay? That's a guarantee.
Let's see how a solo play style in Cyberpunk 2077
Let's
might
go!
work. Solos prefer a direct approach.
Yep.
They use guns and might to get things done. So let's wreak some havoc. With our enhanced strength, we can strip this turret of its weapon to give the animals a taste of their own medicine. This is how a player investing in solo abilities might live out their Terminator power fantasy. Enhanced strength lets us force open doors. Or for enemies to use as human shields. We also gain access to powerful melee combat cyberware. So even someone as fast and strong as Sasquatch, the leader of this group of animals, is not impossible to beat for a solo.
Oh!
But Sasquatch has a different game plan. She's out to jack in and hack us. Let's see how this plays out.
Seed, what's going on?
It's our choice if we want to finish her off or spare her. You're Cyberpunk, your rules. If you'd rather sneak around, hide, and strike from the shadows, no problem.
Go play
Just develop your
Battlegrounds.
Net-running skills to get around obstacles or hack into enemy tech to have it do the dirty work for you.
Uh-oh.
Net running abilities mean hacking skills that let us use our cyber deck to breach access points. For this, we fill the buffer of our cyber deck with a string of instructions represented by these letters and numbers. Matching the instructions for basic access grants us control of devices connected to this network. The more instructions we match, the more control we gain over elements in the network. We can hack our way through in numerous ways. A quick hack may grant us control of the security camera. Another one should let us tweak the difficulty of the training bot to create a distraction.
I'm not interested in playing video games within video games.
With our nanowire, we can even hack this guy's implants from a distance.
I'm sorry, I'm not interested in playing cyber video games within the video game itself, all right? Like, no thanks.
In this world, almost everything is connected to a local network. And that means it can be hacked.
Ours is a wolf.
You afraid
Which
to fight?
brings us back to cyberspace.
You afraid to fight?
You don't get to do anything in the net unnoticed.
Okay. McElroy, thank you for the $3. Cyberpunk 2077 has no loading screen. They said everything is seamless, so yeah. Graf Von Sile, thank you for the 5. Test 2134, test. Thank you, Graf, for the $5 donation and the test. When are you playing Classic WoW? Says Squatting OX with a $5 donation.
Welcome back.
Hell out of the fucking arena.
Welcome back.
The Real Root Beer, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. Woo! Oh, baby. Happy Friday, Doc. I'm lubed up from head to tippy toe, got a diaper on too, and it better be full by the end of the stream, says Prime Time with a $5 donation. Mentor, thank you for the tier 2, 25 months, man. C Daddy, 24 months. I can't keep up. Doc, have you seen Dying Light 2 4K gameplay demo, says Chief Thief with a $5 donation. No, I have not.
There's always someone watching. It could be corpos, or even worse, it could be NetWatch. And that is exactly the case here.
It's from map of Pacifica. They hunt Agwe. Who is they? NetWatch. They always out to fuck us.
NetWatch and the Voodoo Boys are like fire and ice.
The Voodoo
The
Boys.
first of these wants to maintain the old order and protect people from AI anarchy originating from beyond the Black Wall. The Voodoo Boys want to establish contact with the free AIs. They believe this will enable their boundless expansion on the net and grant them the upper hand over NetWatch. NetWatch sees this as the end of the world. Both are right.
Whoa, hey.
How you deal with the NetWatch agent is entirely up to you. Do we side with the gang? Choosing to be on NetWatch's bad side is never wise. But can we really trust the Voodoo Boys?
You set me up!
As you can see, we have many possible options. But in each case, we take a risk.
Think I'll just stick to my plan.
Out well. In the world of cyberpunk, few things go as planned. And that was just a glimpse